Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? Yes, it's your boy Daki. Funny how the name is not. I don't know how I got the name. No, I know I got my name Daki, yeah. But then the fact that I'm using Daki, it's okay. Now I know how the name came to be. The name is actually called Daki, and then it's spelled Darki, and obviously you know it's double E. For those of you that want to know why it is called Daki, I think you need to meet me and let me explain to you. Someone actually started that conversation, and I will just explain that to you. How you get one of these sections, I will actually explain all of that to you. By the way, it's Friday, TGIF. Hope you guys are going out. Take yourself out. I advise you guys every Friday. Yeah, you've done a lot. You've achieved. You've done. This is me saying well done. You know, there's this adage in Yoruba that says that when a lizard like jumps down from like a space thereabouts, no one tells you thank you. What it does is just shake his hand like one, two. So it's like I know I've tried and well done. So this is me saying to everybody out there, all Ghost family out there, I'm saying well done to each and every one of you for doing what you've done for the past week. And it's time to just rewind, refresh, and just just be everything. Just be fine. Enjoy life. Enjoy it. You sell for that money, spent that money. Anyway, still to news today. This is where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Today we'll begin straight up with Seyi Vibes. We saw the point where he actually had a song, a snippet of a song, and then on the caption he said, "I am back, baby. Thames, check your DM." Talking about Thames. Maybe or maybe not. They're gonna have a song together. But then he's saying, "Thames, check your DM." Thames have not replied or responded to these. Maybe she have checked, and then what she saw, she has not given us report about that yet. We saw where in the video snippet where he kissed the lady, and then that video was directed by the one and only TG Omori. Moving on, we saw where he made a very big claim talking about stream farms, where he said artists now depend on farm crops for growth, and then he's saying artists now depend on farm crop, on cultivation, on farming, to actually grow. And then the question is, who is he talking about here? People actually came out to say, you know what, he's talking about Benson, he's talking about Ashake, he's talking about the Empire family. All of those stuff we don't know for sure who he was talking about. But then he just said the claim, and to a large extent, some person are saying this is very true, as this is what is happening in the industry. Moving on with social vibes, gifted himself an apartment, a brand new apartment, fully white apartment. Growing up as a child, they would have called this place White House. Yeah, but then this is a very fully brand apartment. And then in his caption, Sheyi Vibe said, "I wish my mother could witness this and more of my achievement to come. But obviously, God knows the best. No label till I got here." I then said the prayer, and he obviously said, "Congratulations, Losheyi." So he's saying, all of these, he actually wish his mom was around. But then she passed on, and the prayer is that God grant the family the fortitude to bear that great loss. And we say, Amen. And moving on with Social Vibes actually coming out to announce that he's going to be having a live in concert in London Friday, 11th of August, at the Indigo O2. Amazing one for and Sheyi Vibes. He is going there. Like, the idea of this is you dominate this space so much that when you get out there, it's the reception is calmer. You're welcome, like precisely. He said you want to do the Indigo at the O2, and that's a very welcoming idea. And obviously, he's it's Afrobeat is going everywhere, and people are putting their beat to make sure that Afrobeat goes wide. And Sheva be saying, "I want to contribute my own beat to make sure that Afrobeat goes global," and that's a very big, massive one from Sheva. Moving on, we saw just yesterday at the Renewed Hope concert. Funny how there was a concert to it's supposed to be one that will lead a lead concert for the inauguration of the president, talking about His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And then there was a concert to actually lead us or usher us into his administration. He called the tenure. He said it's going to be called Renewed Hope. And then there was a concert to the effects. Now, the thing about this concert is the fact that there was no promo, no ads, no invitation. As a matter of fact, you might not even see it online that they need people to come. But then it was filled up to the brim who attended the concert. As a matter of fact, at the point you saw people coming out to say they don't want this person, they want that person, and then whatever it is come from this person, they really did not want it. But then the hall was filled up to capacity. A couple of persons talking about Dumodu Black has come out to say he was called on to come perform at the concert, but then he said they did not do their research because he was never ever going to come to such gatherings. So he's saying they did not do their research. As much as Odumodu declined their offer, Portable came out crying, saying he was not invited and he should have been invited because he did a song for the administration, he did a song for the president, he did a song for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and then he should have been invited for that inauguration. According to Portable, he said, Zazu, they don't rip me. Na me sing Akoi Tinubu, Ejalonibu, give what belongs to Zazu. Many people go against him online, but I stand now with one mind. No love in the city belongs to where you belong to Nigeria. That was portable for you. Said a whole lot, and this is just him pointing out his mind and saying it in a very, 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 very. According to Portable, this could have been the most articulated piece he could have written, but then he's saying he wrote a song and then he should have been that in that concert, but then he was sidelined. He said they have ripped him. I saw the likes of Naira Marley. Naira Marley was in the building, chilled fans with his performance. He was one person that came out to say, "I stand for Tinubu. I support Tinubu," and then he came out for to chill his fans with his new songs and amazing dance step. We saw Casey coming out to chill fans too with an amazing one. He came with the Igbo attire dancers, and then fans are calling him out saying you should have supported your brother as against Tinubu. But then it could be business, but we're one Nigeria. Nigeria is not a tribe or a race; it's a country, and everybody deserve an equal chance. Moving on, we saw Skills also was present there. Tony Tetula also came. Timaya was there. We saw Timaya actually starting off his performance with Tinubu talking, and then he went to the part where he sang "As in the Sweetest," he did pain them. Rumors have it that for the YBNL guys, a private jet came to pick them up from Lagos down to Abuja and also mandated to return them back to Lagos. It was an amazing one. It was an amazing one for them for the night. We saw Shake and Fireboy coming out to chill fans and audience with their new song and amazing performances. And moving on, we have Seun Kuti as the last guy on the news. And we saw where the whole shenanigans happened at the bridge where he slapped the officer. And people came out to say, for Seun Kuti, that was very, very wrong of you to have done at the time. And moving on, we saw where Made Kuti talking about Femi Kuti's son came out to say, as a family, we are doing our best, but then we don't post it online. This came after fans called out the family saying they really did not stand for Seun Kuti at the time. Made said that was not true because they really stood for him. The only difference is the fact that they did not post theirs online. And moving on, we saw where Seun Kuti regained freedom and the whole of Lagos was so happy because obviously the one and only Seun Kuti is now back to freedom. And then he came out to make some adjustments to his speech, inclusive of when he said he's now the senior marshal of Cell 1. Panti said it was there. He was coming after he actually came out to say there were rumors that have it that at the time it was the G of the cell. Considering the fact that he got there at the point, and then the leader of the cell said he must be praying for inmates, and then they gave him the GO title with the Bible. Jokoti said that was not true. He was the marshal when he was there. We saw where he came out to say, "How can you call me general overseer? Now that one pay me." So you are talking to senior marshal Selwon Panti. You better ask somebody. The question is, who can we ask? Moving on, we saw where he came out to lend his voice concerning a trending conversation at the point where a Nigerian in the UK granted an interview where he spoke ill about Nigerian traveling abroad. According to the guy, he came out to say Nigerians don't travel there because of studies; they just go there using studies as a means, but then a means of evacuation. And Nigerians came out heavily for him, saying he was wrong and they dragged him heavily. Though he has apologized, but Kuti came out to say, if you think one YouTube video is why one of the most racist parties in Europe passed a racist policy, then you are even more naive than I thought. So the truth is that the British government is racist. This is a racist policy, and we should fight it as such instead of doing the usual and fighting ourselves on behalf of colonial masters. Sean Kuti is saying we should not. The guy should not even be in the conversation. The conversation should be about the people who are behind all of this. So he's saying that guy should not be the person who should abuse, but then we should go to the roots of the matter and attend to the conversation. Anyways, Sean Kuti is back on the road. We're sure that he came out to say, update, update. Senior Marshal is coming to a city near you. Who say Seun Kuti no way? And then he said, Iwe. Iwe in the south region is is a conversation that has to do with capacity. So he is saying he is more than enough and all of that. We saw where for the month of May is going to be places like Afro Film Fest at Winter Tour and Musin in Salo, World Village Festival at Helsinki. It's going to be at Les Petits Folies Festival. That's for May. That's about 4 festivals in May. And then for June, it's going to be in Spain, Barcelona, Granada. Like this is the Spain, a Spanish tour for the month of June, Ibiza, Madrid, and then it also has been Liverpool in the UK, Italy, France, Belgium, Serbia, amazing places is going to be for the month of May and June. For June 2nd all through to 30th, he is fully booked up about 15 plus venues, and then he is saying he will. Also for the month of July, he is set to be in Denmark. I'm about 10 spaces in the month of May, beginning from July rather, beginning from July 1st all through to July 30th. And then for the month of August, it's going to be in Argentina, beginning from the 4th day of August all through to the 16th day of August, about 7 festivals. And Seun Kuti is saying all of these festivals are what made him say Iwe. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. Remember, I told you Iwe means capacity, and Seun is saying he has the capacity. I love you guys so much. Have fun over the weekend.